I did it. I finally finished Stranger Things, at least the mid-season finale, and boy, do I have a treat for you. Wow. Wow. This will be non-chronological order, and I was so locked in, I didn't even take notes this run, so just bear with me, but like, Will has finally gave us something. Like, cause like, it was hinted at way earlier. You even had fucking, Meg get her abilities, but it's like now, I mean, Max, she got her abilities, 11 had her abilities. I'm like, damn, when is Will gonna come through? So it started with the visions, and now it makes sense why he couldn't access his abilities, because he wasn't confident within himself, and he had like a mental blocker. So like he was able to tap into it, but not able to use his abilities to this degree. And now that he's able to, it's like the possibilities are like, damn, wow, Will. Great episode. Some things I wanted to just talk about. Hopper, why are you killing yourself? Why are you trying to do that? Don't do that. Come on, man. I remember, you guys may not remember, but there was a time period in which we thought Hopper died, and everybody had these conspiracy theories online of what could have potentially happened to Hopper, if he's dead or not, right? And to then threaten his life like that, like, don't play with me like that. Don't play with me about my Hopper. Like, no, don't do that. The storytelling between Will and Robin, and I appreciate now, like, at first, if you saw this story in the background, you're like, what the fuck is the point of all of this, right? But now it comes full circle, because it was through that he was able to have confidence within himself, but then also with his abilities, right? Because he realized, because at first he only saw it as like Vecna, he always saw it as like through the vessels and stuff like that, but now he's taking his power back as his own. If you go to anime for a living, it reminds me of My Hero, and how Todoroki wouldn't use his fire, or he wouldn't use his flame power, and then Deku had to show him, no, that's your power, your power own, that's not your father's power. You own your own abilities, right? 11, she's still struggling a little bit, but she was able to meet that girl that that she met from earlier seasons that was also in the program, and so she was the one that was in the vault. It was left off in confusion, and I'm glad that they gave us a cliffhanger, but it wasn't like a hard cliffhanger, right? Like a cliffhanger and a hard cliffhanger was like you stop at the demi-organs and then everybody's being chased, and like you could have ended there. But like, no, they gave us the payoff with the Will revelation, and now I'm anticipating what's going to happen within the next couple months. But it's not to the point where I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm terrified. Like, what's going to happen? I am still curious about the Max situation. So Max and Holly had found each other, and then she told Max to Holly found each other, and she told Holly to go back to that house, which is kind of weird, because like after you pull back the veil, why the fuck would I go back? But it makes sense, and I think this will be revealed. And also the Demi Morgans in this episode, what the hell's going on? Did these guys get a strength boost or whatever? Because these niggas were bullet sponges. They were throwing everything at them. I mean, everything. Boom, 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 boom. And if I remember correctly, during this whole season, the Demi Morgans have been OP. They haven't been this OP since season 1. Because in the last season, quote me if I'm wrong, but like they were mowing these niggas down with just regular military grade weapons. Maybe it's because Hopper had the weapon. If Hopper don't have it, they're not doing it. But now it seems like fire is the thing that really takes them out. I know it was in the early season that fire, but the fact that they were unloading on these Demi-Morgans and nothing affected them, they definitely had an upgrade. Like over the past couple episodes, one was like being stabbed in the face over and over and over, and then this one, but again, bullet sponges, and the only thing that stopped him was fire. And then Vecna pulls up. Vecna was arm farming like a mug, or like, cause like he's hideous to look at, but you forget that he has these abilities, like that he's a telepath, right? So they're attacking him. He's eating that boom, 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 unfazed bullet sponge, and he's able to telepathically propel the fire, but then also pull the pistol grenade. So like, dude is colder than a bitch, right? So yeah, I love this episode. I like the where things are going. I am happy and I'm looking forward to the second half of this season. Hopper, don't do no dumb shit like that again. I don't even know why you got those grades. Or you're not going nowhere. We won't let you go nowhere. We love Hopper on this channel, right? 11. I think she'll be all right. I'm glad she got her sister. Will, hope he ends up with 11. Robin, oh my gosh, she missed her date night. I think they're not even gonna follow up with the next season. Like it just doesn't matter. It's not the most pressing matter at the moment. Who gives a fuck about that date? Will, more confident. I think he's gonna tell Mike how he feels about him. If he did in early season, please comment down below and remind me. But I don't think he did. But I will be watching the entire series before we even get to that point again. Lucas, I hope he gets back with Mike. No, Lucas, I hope he gets back with Max. Holly's gonna be rescued. Vecna, I can see 11, her sister, Max, and Will all team up in the final battle to go against Vecna, right? But I also can see the battle taking place in the Upside Down and Topside, right? But I think for like the final season, or at least the second half, it would have been beneficial if like the entirety of it and like the entire cast was in the Upside Down. But we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see how things play out. Yeah. It was exhilarating. It was a very exciting episode and a great way to lead the season finale. I'm glad they didn't leave us with our dick in our hands, and that we have something to look forward to. And again, the reveal of Will having these abilities. It was long overdue. Wish they'd done this shit sooner. But for the final season, why not? If you like the video, leave a like, comment down below. I value comments more than anything because I like to have an open discussion on this channel, right? And as always, jaritos on me. Ciao.